Greetings from sunny California.
And greetings from New York.
How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. There's a lot going on today. I'm still productive, but you seem a little bit more chipper than usual.
I am! Oh, ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the boring witch. Ding dong, the feminine witch is dead.
Allegedly. Like
Allegedly.
there's no statement yet, but there's a lot going on in the House of Potomac. As soon as I woke up this morning, um, first like breaking news headline is Candiace is leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac after 6 seasons. I was a little gagged because we've been talking about what to do for season 9, and I always said that okay, well, we need to start with Karen and Mia, keep them, and then honestly go from there. But I always thought that Candiace was safe. But it looks like she wasn't fired. She was just, she left on her own accord. And
I
I
would,
think, what'd you say?
I would leave Giselle too.
Yeah, but we don't know who's safe yet.
Um, I bet you Candace got a real TV show. I bet you she got something with a 2-season deal, and she's going to be laughing all the way to the bank and all the way to relevance.
Yeah, she was definitely miserable on the show. Like you can see it. Like she's just sulking at the table, like just not wanting to be around these women. And it's just like, why put yourself through that? I mean, of course it was having an effect on her marriage. Um, she didn't want to be there. And that was fine with me. Like y'all
What
know I don't really care for Candiace, but look, she could have been on the show or not. So I don't care. Like I'm not gonna miss her.
I don't care for Candace, but I like Chris. And what Giselle tried to do was something that a sick imp would do.
Well, people were the first to get this exclusive. She says, "This is not a farewell, but see you later." The drive back singer says. She says she won't be returning. As I embark on a new chapter, after 6 remarkable years, I am filled with gratitude for the enriching friendships, personal growth, and moments of introspection that have defined this journey. With the whirlwind of new opportunities and responsibilities on my plate, I've decided to take a break from Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's see. She ends her note with a message of thanks to her fans. Your unwavering support has been my guiding light, and I look forward to the exciting adventures that lie ahead, and more importantly, sharing them all with you.
Dynamic friendships. Ain't nobody like your happy butt. Nobody liked you at all, Candace. You didn't have one friend on that show. You had some coworkers that would tolerate you in Karen, but that was about it. Monique whooped that butt. Rob and Gabrissi tried to ruin your little union. So I don't know why you can't stand none of them heifers.
Well, and I also think she wasn't even that cool with Wendy until like her and Robyn fell out.
Yep, yeah, a friendship of necessity because you didn't have nobody else to film with.
Yeah. But I don't know, like I'm still surprised. I just thought she was just going to be on the show out of spite. But now this gives room for people to move forward. It does.
No, because Giselle is a sinister imp. And she does things that you just can't move forward with. You come for my husband, I ain't moving forward. Hard as it is to find a man. Giselle, you should know, lonely as you are.
Oh, thank you for the super chat, Selfmade SM. Enjoy the show. They are raiding Diddy's homes. We are aware of the breaking news that's going on. This particular episode is for the Potomac breaking news. Alex will have his own separate allegedly show for the rest of the breaking news that's going on right now. But yes, we are up to date on what's going on right now. Thank you.
It is a wild day.
It is. It is a lot going on. So then,
I
what was you about to say?
oh, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to Candiace's acting. I think that would be a lot more enjoyable from her. I don't know about the singing. I'm not sure about the singing, but I'm gonna wish her well.
Oh, you're
I
wishing her
also,
well?
hmm,
You're wishing her well?
I wish Candiace well.
Okay.
I can like Candiace and Monique.
I still like Monique. Don't really care for Candiace. It just is what it is.
I
And
also maybe she could do a show with Chris, like a cooking show.
no, she's not going to do that.
No, I could see them leaning into their couple because Chris is the only thing that makes Candiace tolerable and likable. And I follow him on TikTok, and he does like a cooking show there, and I'm like, I could see this working. He's charismatic and good on it, like especially when he's in his element. I was like, okay, I could see you on Food Network.
I like Candiace's mom more than Chris. She's a hoot.
She's just awful though. She's so mean.
And and Candiace
Okay.
isn't?
Oh, now I see. I see where she gets it from. Well, no, Candiace is mean to strangers. Candiace's mom is mean to her own daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's out here trying to ruin her daughter's marriage. That's a different kind of mean.
So I guess the question is, was Candiace fired, or did she quit, or did she leave? I mean, Bravo did, well, allegedly somebody in the camp said that she left on, like she was not fired.
You know what I feel? I feel by leaving Giselle on the show and production always giving deference to Giselle, you forced Candiace to quit. If you tell me I have to go to work every day and there's a pile of feces on my desk that I have to smell and move around every day, isn't that kind of like, it's not firing me, but I don't want to work around feces, so it's a way to get me out the door.
Not someone questioning my moral compass just because I like Monique over Candiace. It is just a reality show. And this is why I'm fucking glad that Candiace, as well as her stands, are leaving, because it's just like a weight lifted. It really is for me. But anyway, also leaving allegedly, but I think she was fired, Robyn. Robyn, according to the Jasmine brand. And the Jasmine brand, I mean, I'm starting to believe their tea, because the SWV and Escape tea, I mean, look, that seemed to be true.
And then Lily gonna get out there and lie. And everybody's like, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, girl. You want us to watch your show.
But I think this makes the Candiace fans a little bit happier, because it's not just, Candiace leaving, it's Robyn. And I'm sure there's more cuts to come. Now, as far as Robyn getting fired, I think it's about time. Like what we saw on the finale between Mia and Gordon, like that was some raw shit. Like that was like, this is the transparency that I wanted from Robyn and Juan. And Gordon even showed up to the reunion. Like Juan didn't even show up. And I'm just like, that's the last straw. Like, you want the check, you want the attention, but you don't want to share your business. It don't work like that. Like, that's what pissed me off about Kyle in part 3. We didn't know nan shit. Did you review that part 3 yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I got pissed at Kyle, because it's like, you want the attention, you want to be the center of everything, but you don't want to tell your business.
Tell it all. Talk about the lesbian love affair.
Right. Like, I want to know, like, I'm sure they have an arrangement. They do. I don't know. Oh, thank you, peace to Mateo. It's time for Megamind, aka Ashley Darby, to go. I agree. Like, cut them all. Like I said, start with Mia and Karen. Karen and Mia have saved Potomac. Karen with the whole DUI situation, storyline. Mia, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She's a habitual liar. And her marriage is falling apart. And she's telling every single detail about it. They can
That
come back.
marriage is over.
Yeah, it is over.
Gordon said, I don't even know if that kid is mine. And Mia said, yeah, it might not be.
That is crazy. And that kid is still like in adolescence.
There's some hoes in that house. That's who the song was written about. There's some hoes in that house. When you see her, on her out. And honestly, me and Gordon, because Gordon, if you was putting up with all this gyrating and whatnot, y'all were having threesomes in the marriage. You was having a throuple ass marriage. You was having 3 and 4 different adults in the shower. You like watching Mia getting humped by other men. I'm telling you, please. These are swingers. These are swingers that know how to pump the swing. They will give Rob Dixon a run for the money, and they'll give Juan a 2 for the show.
Well, Janine says Robyn can finally be free to untuck in the Interior Illusions Lounge. Thank you for the tip, Janine.
Oh my God, it really is. Robyn Dixon, sashay away.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like it really is what it is with Robyn. Like she had her chance. This season was her chance, and look, she blew it. So bye, Candiace. Bye, Robyn. Ashley should be next. Some people want NECA on the chopping block. I think NECA deserves a second chance. But look, Anne-Marie, I just feel like she deserves another chance. What does she really do?
Nothing. I feel like she, other than like one, I don't like that you came on fighting with Wendy. Mm-hmm. You should have known better. Wasn't a good look. But other than that, you had no zingers. You had no interesting friendships. You're just getting Giselle. When did Giselle film with you?
I think
Giselle only filmed with you in a group setting.
I think NECA and Kiana. Huh?
I'm sorry. What?
No, I said I think NECA and Kiana, like I wouldn't mind seeing them back.
I like Kiki.
Oh. Is the chosen one talking about me? The one on the right is insufferable. I hope I am.
What? I don't know. You never know which way I might be insufferable.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
We're all insufferable to somebody.
We are. That is a good point. That is a really good point. We are all insufferable to somebody.
But you know what? I'll just remove you just in case. Anyway. So what else? Anything else about Robyn? Oh, I mean, she's given some good moments on the show.
When she put her finger in Ash's face.
Or when she got in Monique's face. Now, I think that would have been a matchup. Monique versus Robyn.
Yeah, because Robyn...
You got to choke you out with this umbrella. And then Robyn just stepped right up. Do it. Put her hands behind her back. Like, look, I think Robyn can fight.
I think she can, too. I mean... with that high testosterone level that I get from her chin, I imagine that she can throw a bow. And then the way she's built, very boxy and tough, like a Chevrolet. She's built like a Chevrolet. Old 97 Chevy body style.
Well, I guess they're going to be on pause for a minute while they do the cast, while they fix this cast. But Carlos King, he said that Mia is the Portia of Potomac.
Carlos King, you sorry cigarette. You ignorant imp. Mia is Mia. Mia is so far from Portia. You see, Portia came on this show naive, green, inexperienced. Mia came on this show a top-rated hoe who knows how to marry and move the hell on. She's no Portia. She is so far from Portia that doesn't make any sense. But Carlos King, I don't know why you're gay, because you keep these girls' coochies in your mouth. Just go and eat the pussy and call it a day. Call it a day, girl.
I just don't know why we put so much weight on this man's opinion, because like he has a late show called Bad and Bougie, but yet he's sitting in his closet every other night trying to say how Bravo should fix their shows. It's just the audacity for me.
You can't fix your own. Nobody is watching your shows. I am the only one. And I think more people are watching me than you.
He's just so annoying.
I feel like you do, I feel like you do have some expertise with your experience, but I also feel like, girl, you trying to relive the glory days before streamers, and when now ratings are different. Back when you were, in the first season 15 years ago, people had to be at home watching Housewives of Atlanta. Now you catch it when you want. When Atlanta started, for the first 10 years, you had to have cable. Now you can watch it all for $5.99 anytime.
Peace to Mateo says, so Carlos must mean because she's slow.
Ooh. Mia's not slow. She's just a bad liar.
Yeah, she just lies a lot.
I think Mia honestly don't even care. I think she's like, I'm going to keep lying to you so you stop asking me stupid questions. You know what I'm doing. You see me, right?
Yeah, like she's so transparent, but she lies. I don't know. She's quite the enigma.
Yeah, not like Portia at all.
We are getting up to date in the chat about Diddy's house being raided.
Oh Lord.
Like, let me just stop on Twitter right quick and see what's going on.
My goodness.
I'm following Meg, the one who covered Meg Thee Stallion's case, Megan Cuniff.
Oh.
Or
I've heard of her.
The googly-eyed bitch that Tory Lanez called her. She made merch out of it.
Oh, good. Well, good for her. Oh my God. I still think about doing those shirts that say rude to Teddy.
Or just get one of the get Kyle's reaction to you on a shirt.
I could do that.
What are you eating?
A chicken wing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just tearing it up and dipping it in hot sauce.
I was like, you tearing off the meat?
I'm dipping it in some Crystal's hot sauce.
I love Crystal's hot sauce. I think it's my number one, then Louisiana, and then Tabasco.
Me too.
So Candiace and Robyn. So you think NECA should get the chop? You think Giselle should get the chop? You think Wendy should stay?
Yes.
You think Wendy should? So you want it to be Mia, Karen, Wendy, and just start from there.
Start from there.
Interesting. Okay.
Mia, Karen, Wendy.
Oh,
And 3 new women will give us a reboot, and Ashley can be a friend of the show.
yeah, I'm thinking Ashley's going to be a friend because she should have been the first name.
She'll be a great friend because she's good on a trip. She's good to start some mess, to bring a Muppet.
That's true.
Oh my God. Poor Kiki got clocked in the forehead.
Look, I was talking about in my review, should be up later, y'all, like around 8 o'clock. But I thought that she, just from watching the fight, it looked like she got some good bops in. And I was hoping to see Sesame Street with the lumps on her face, but it looked like Kay, whatever her name is, Kiarna Kay, like she's the one who had a lot of war wounds.
Yeah.
Felt bad for her.
I felt bad for her too. And also,
see, my thing is,
that makes me think they could have fired Candiace.
What'd you say?
It makes me think they could have fired Candiace because maybe they're like, you're the common denominator every time a bow is thrown. And picking up that champagne bottle, you could have ended the franchise, girl.
Yes. But you know what? You know what? That did end the franchise. Remember Blood, Sweat, and Heels?
Yes.
That's when someone actually got hit with a bottle.
Melissa Ford. She took blood to, Geneva took blood to literally.
Yes. Y'all, a throwback.
Geneva emailed me and was upset about my reviews of the show.
Oh wow!
She was one of the few. Geneva and one of those Staten Island twerps. Also, they got in my DMs, and Bobby Lights said keep that same energy. Other than that, nobody's like stepped. Or like Tammy Roman. No, Tammy Roman used to find my Basketball Wives videos funny. She retweeted mine and said, shout out to all the sheepdogs in the building. Because I said she had a sheepdog wig on. So I'm like, she got the joke. She got the joke. Mm-hmm. It's like, I wish more people that if you're going to come into this space and you're going to click on something that says roast and it's about you, be ready to have the piss taken out of you and laugh at yourself because whoever said it is probably a fan. But yeah, shout out to Tammy.
I was going to ask, 1 second. Just got an email. Live show, y'all. Ooh, should I take this?
Leftover pizza can be so good.
I agree.
And I oven heated it. I didn't even do the air fryer. I went on and put it in the oven.
Okay, sorry. I had to respond to an email.
No problem.
So, I was thinking about the fight. So, what really made me sad was that, do you think Kay should have made that fight her own? Because when you're looking at the fight, it's like definitely Deborah threw the drink, and then that's when Kay popped her. And I'm just like, should she have intervened or just let Candiace fight for herself? Because then I'm thinking about, okay, the second option would be me intervening because that's my homegirl, like my real homegirl. Like, look, if someone threw a drink at me,
I'm going off. I'm
right,
going
exactly.
Like, you already know.
And especially, I'm not going to say I'm not a fighter, but I prefer not to fight. And I was thinking about the fight on Basketball Wives when Chlamydia ran up to Jen. So I was thinking about it in that situation. So was Kay justified? But I'm like, does Kay even know Candiace like that? That's why I was just like, was it worth intervening? Because I do know, like, if it was my friend, that like someone I know that's my friend, I would definitely push that person. If they throw a glass in my face, then yes, we're scrapping.
Yeah, I'm not, and especially because that girl was bigger and Candiace is no bigger than a minute. I'm not letting you run up like the way she was running up. I'm not letting you run up on nobody.
So Jennifer Henderson, she writes she didn't intervene. Go back and look at the video. Like, I'm not saying that Deborah was right, but Kiana hit her after she threw the drink. And then you see in slow motion that Deborah threw the cup or glass at her forehead when she got hit. So I'm not saying that Deborah isn't wrong, but Kiana definitely hit her first. But she threw a drink. And when you throw a drink, you liable for whatever happened to you.
True. It's like starting a brawl. Yeah, Kiana inserted herself in a fight that wasn't hers. And Rob hit the mark on that one.
Right. That's why I was just wondering, like, because say that you have a friend that you know has a mouth and is usually has a history of maybe coming to blows, maybe. And you're thinking at this point, okay, girl, like I've been here before, but you're going to have to fight your own battle. So I'm just thinking, like, someone brought that up to me. Because I was thinking, okay, if I was Kay, I can see why she intervened because you throw a drink at my friend, yeah, I'm going to push you too. But if it's a friend that's always like, talking cash money shit, I'm just like, girl, I can't,
That's
So
on
I'm
you.
just wondering.
Yeah, it's Candiace. You always are starting something.
So you can see the
But
slowdown video of the fight. I think you could just put in, I think Potomac fight. It's that easy. Like if you go back, like I watched the video. I
it's
saw,
on TikTok. It's everywhere.
yeah.
It's on TMZ.
Whew. But I do want Kay to return. Hopefully, hopefully she didn't get in a fight for nothing.
I would like Kay to come back too. Well, who's she gonna be friends with now that Candiace done left?
Well, that's Wendy's friend. That wasn't Candace's friend.
Oh, okay.
And Kay knows Giselle's gay minion. That's how Giselle knows Kay.
Not the minion.
Oh yeah.
They do give minion though. Oh God, like the big hip sissy on Bold and Bougie.
Mm-hmm.
You refuse to watch that show, don't you?
Bold and Bougie? F no. I think people think that I'm blaming Candiace right now in the comments. I just said that Deborah started it. I'm just saying, if y'all were Kay, would y'all have intervened or not? Because I'm thinking that Kay, if she would have never intervened, like I'm just wondering what would have happened. I'm not saying that it was Candiace's fault.
Yeah, like would Deborah have really tried to beat up Candiace? But Candiace will get that butt whooped.
Yeah, like I think Deborah got the gag because she thought, oh, she's not gonna do nothing. She's not gonna do nothing. And then someone brought the fight to her.
Yes. Well, my goodness. I need to check my Twitter too, because this is,
I know, right? Because we seeing Ray, Diddy.
I mean, where is Diddy? Have they found him?
Yeah, that's what I want to know because they cuffing his kids. I'm like, what's going on?
And why would you cuff a child? Like, I don't think Justin did anything. Justin was a child when most of this stuff was going on.
Well, you might have to go back and read it.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to go back and read it because they said he was doing some dirt too. Not like deviant stuff, but it was something I can't remember. I mean, I think someone in the chat maybe know.
I really want to hope that like there's no like I've heard some things, but I'm like, I don't think people do that with their children. So I'm just gonna hope that's true. I know sometimes it isn't, but I'm just gonna hope that that was just a rumor. Oh Lord. They
What?
handcuffing everybody on the property.
Look, maybe they're trying to destroy evidence.
They didn't. I don't think they knew they were coming. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, they cuff all adults during a raid.
Do they? I didn't know that.
A whole raid. Wow.
Did they arrest Quincy?
Russell Simmons is trending. I guess that's why he stayed in Bali.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He said, "You ain't serving shit."
But Lord, when it's the feds, I mean, we saw it with Jen Shaw. When the feds are involved, your ass going to jail. Sex trafficking? Oh my God. Whew. That house of cards has fallen.
Well, I hope the people at Revolt can start getting their resumes together.
Right. Well, I don't think he's over it anymore.
It still has his name on it. When they get your resume together, get it together. Everything he touched and turned to shit.
Wait, did that Cassie story come out?
Oh my God. I just had a That's So Raven moment. Now you're going to enjoy this because this is one of your heifers. Aubrey O'Day was right when she said Diddy was trying to give away that publishing, but it came with the non-disclose.
Oh yeah, she been called it. Aubrey's foot has been on Diddy's neck from jump, and I'm glad like she never like stopped.
I am too. I wish that she would stop dating. Because she always just the poorest choices in men.
Someone said, "Isn't Homely Hills Sutton's neighborhood?"
Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh.
If you can gaze into the future and see trouble from a distance, maybe you won't assault people. Cassie is just so happy. I know Cassie is like, I got my money first. That's why I did it that way, because I knew that jail, all the money that's coming for lawyers, I had to get my fee up front. She said, I'm calling Diddy Wentworth because I need my cash now.
Yeah. Shout out to Cassie.
And fuck JG Wentworth.
I love that little TikTok you did. Cash now. Oh man, I'm kind of sad I won't be able to say access to the money, like until I guess. I mean, whenever Married to Medicine come back.
Oh well, they'll be back. I mean, it won't be, but yeah, I feel the same way about when I review Power and it goes off, and I'm like, oh, I won't be able to say closed mouth, chunky heel.
I wish I watched that show.
Oh my God, get into it. Just for Omari Hardwick's ass alone. Get into it. Get into it.
Speaking of getting into it, before we get off here, Martha's Vineyard, what was your thoughts on the first episode?
It's the first episode of the second season. So there's a level of I'm not expecting too much. We're still getting to know these people. We're still remembering names. It was a catch-up first episode. You know, let's see what the dynamic is going to be. So I would say it was a good first episode. It was very establishing. Like we're still getting to know them. I feel like third season I'll be able to say, okay, they should have done this, they should have done that. But when it's still so new, I'm like, I'm gonna let y'all have your first two seasons to get the groove of things, to see who I like and who I don't like.
I just feel like I have this pressure that I have to support it because it's like one of the only Black shows on Bravo. Like, I wish I was excited about it like Candy and the Gang. Like, I actually like that one. But as far as like Martha's Vineyard, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to get into it. Like, I think Amir is beautiful. Very funny too. He liked my comment under there's this Instagram, like two judgy girls where they do like the March Madness with the men, like the sexiest men on Bravo. They do a poll, and Amir is against this white guy, and I was like, he was losing, and I'm just like, Amir losing this poll shows me who's voting. It's giving electoral college, and he liked that comment. I was like, oh, okay. Well, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Like, I'm gonna watch the first 2 episodes to see if I want to review it, but I'll still leave the TV on while it's on, just so it can get its ratings.
I'm sure he's seen your review.
No, I don't think so, because I haven't did a review of it.
Wait, you reviewed it last year?
No, I did not.
You didn't review Martha's Vineyard last year?
No, I didn't. No.
I thought you did.
Nope, I was just watching it.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, because we talked about it, and we talked about it pretty often. So
I said if Amir was not butt naked in the trailer, then I'm not about to review it. It's something to watch while you were cleaning up, Chris. They had a few moments. Amir is 5'3". I believe it. He is short.
We saw him at BravoCon.
Oh, yeah. Like he was taking off his shirt and stuff like that. He knows. He knows. I mean, we're all the same height lying down. So it's fine with me.
Chris said, I don't give a crap.
So somebody in the comments said, is Candiace pregnant? And then Rich the Fish responded, Candiace is pregnant. She's carrying a bad attitude. A mess.
Oh my God. That is beautiful. And that is Bronx.
Child, someone else asked, I thought y'all were talking about Diddy. We are just kikiing on here now that we just talked about the breaking news for Potomac. Again, Alex will have his own allegedly show talking about Diddy. I promise y'all.
And today's other hot topics too, because we got a couple other things to
cover.
Oh
yeah, there's a lot. And I'm pretty sure, well, I guess I can say this now. Like Robyn, we said it's alleged, but the tea that I got, they said it's a done deal. She got the chop. So we're just waiting on her statement.
Get her out!
Not the
foot in her back. Get it out of my house. Out.
Oh boy.
Get your shit and get out.
Well, on that note, I will see you sooner than Diddy sees prison bars.
Oh, and I will see you sooner then we see Rob the Throb. No, I'll see you sooner than we look for Rob the Throb. Oh. All right.